The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by DuncanDuo Team.
Right now, the housing market is hotter than ever here in Tampa Bay. And if you're wanting to sell your home fast and for the most money, our next guest has the expert advice to help you succeed. Joining us now is Andrew Duncan with the DuncanDuo team at RE/MAX. Andrew, it's a great time to have you on.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Appreciate it.
So tell us, should sellers take a cash offer? I mean, people are willing to buy for so much right now. Go for it, right?
It seems like everybody and their brother is offering a cash offer. And I think for some people, the convenience factor is great. It can be a good option. It's an option to consider for a lot of people, but in reality, you're usually leaving money on the table if you're taking a cash offer, mostly because whoever's going to buy it for that cash type scenario, what I mean by that is like an investor, somebody that's saying, we buy homes cash, that crowd. They want to buy it so that they can resell it. So if they're going to buy it from you, there's got to be a margin there for them to make money when they go to resell it. So you're very likely to leave money on the table in those scenarios.
Okay, so what are some unique things that people need to know for some of the higher end homes, for the luxury homes if they want to sell something like that?
Well, a lot of our market right now is being sold to people outside of the area. So a lot of our high end home buyers are coming from, New York and California, Chicago. So they're buying the home sight unseen, and in a lot of situations they are buying cash, but they're not the same cash buyers I was referring to earlier. They're not investors. These are people that are going to buy it for a second home or to move into it. And so because of the uptick in people moving here, our marketing strategy has changed. It's a lot of video, it's 3D tours, it's drone video, we're even doing lifestyle videos with actors to show off, because with luxury, people are not just buying a home, they're buying a lifestyle. So you have to sell that lifestyle to them so they can experience that from, cold and wintry, Chicago, for example.
Right, and I moved out here recently myself, so I know how hard it is to get into the perfect home that you need. What are some of the hottest, upcoming neighborhoods across Tampa Bay?
So I think everything that's happening downtown with the Water Street development, we've got winning sports teams that are driving a lot of energy around kind of those hot areas. So I actually think the hottest areas in Tampa Bay are around the stadiums. So for example, when you look at Raymond James Stadiums, West Tampa, for example, a lot of development Midtown on Mabry that's being developed. Because of all that energy around development, you have homes selling faster, more new homes being built, prices rising, and then downtown, I would say it extends from downtown all the way to where Armature is. So you have this whole the Heights and downtown, mostly because again you have a lot of development, a lot of restaurants coming, nightlife. You just have so many things happening in an area with a winning sports team, and it just drives a lot of traffic to the area, a lot of relocation. So
it's the full work, live, play combination.
Yeah.
So what would you say for someone that wants to have a career now in real estate? Because real estate's so hot, a lot of people are considering getting into this.
So there are pros and cons to that. When it's really hot, you do see a lot of people get into the business, and I think for the first time, the National Association of Realtors came out with statistics that said that the number of agents getting into the market is dropping. Fears over interest rates, fears over different things. So the reality is when that happens, companies like mine, because the amount of advertising that we do, we grow, we thrive in situations. So there are a lot of agents thinking about getting out of the business that maybe just need to look at a different company. And then, of course, because it has been so hot, right? And I suspect that's going to continue. Most of the fear about the real estate market correcting just doesn't apply to Tampa Bay. There's too many people moving here. It's too hot of a market. There's too many local factors. So agents thinking about getting in, they need training, they need support, they need coaching. We've had so many brand new agents come to us, some of them that have been with me 10 years now, that are now some of the top agents in the market that all started just from scratch.
Well, everyone wants to buy a home. This is the time. Andrew, thank you so much for coming on with us today. We sure appreciate it. And you can also visit DuncanDuo.com or call the number there on your screen, 813-359-8990 to learn more. Stick around for ways to also focus on self-care from the convenience of your home coming up.
Daytime was sponsored by DuncanDuo Team.